Thanks for checking out another clip on the web show from the Red Bull factory in LA. I was there for the Advanced Lounge Chair series, a great initiative where a bunch of Aussies get together and share their stories with other Aussies. And on this night there was two of them on stage, Cameron Daddo and Stuart Beattie. Of course, Cameron being in LA now for a long time, chasing the dream over here, a great actor and a musician as well. Been on shows that have been syndicated all around the world, and it's a great story from someone who's a much loved TV personality in Australia to come over to LA and hit the big time. And here's a small example of some of Cameron's work.
Whatever evil I may be capable of, Mr. Esmondson, I could never harm another human being, especially one I spent the better part of 11 years loving. You go to the mesosphere?
Yes, it's the highest part of the atmosphere.
Right. It's above where planes fly, where the clouds live. It's cold up there. It's really cold. It's like minus 150 degrees. And it's not supposed to come into contact with where we live. But I think our greenhouse gases have pumped enough energy into the mesosphere to destabilize it past tipping point.
What happens if it tips?
It falls.
Yeah, so there you go, a small example of some of Cameron's work, which you can check out online on his website. And after he finished with Stuart Beattie, I filmed this for the web show.
Which is your story in Chasing a Dream. That's the show I do online. When did the dream start for you with acting? How did it all come to be?
Oh my God!
Yeah,
How long have we got? Chiefers, acting. Well, I didn't.
What did you want to do as a kid?
Tell stories.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was whatever. As a kid, all I wanted to do was ride my bike. We made BMX tracks. We climbed trees. We did all sorts of silly stuff. I mean, that's the thing about where I feel what kids are missing today, because they're so busy on the internet, they're not outside. And I was lucky. I grew up. I had brothers, so they were Instamates. And then a couple of other guys, and we used to run around just creating havoc, riding our skateboards. And
this is where?
In Melbourne, Australia.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then we moved to America, and we sort of played around in New Jersey for a couple of years, and then moved back to Australia, and here I am back in the States again. But I guess, your question about America, acting, I didn't even think about being an actor until I was about 21, 22.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, why I ended up on TV was because I got a children's show, and I wanted to share my childhood with kids. Right. Because I felt like kids were missing out. They were doing. It was like all these kids are getting fat. They're not having fun anymore. So I was like, well, I want to go share my childhood with kids. So I did it on TV, Channel 10, when I was 18, and ended up doing, all sorts of other things afterwards. Yeah.
Mate, have you always been a big dream chaser yourself?
I'm still here, and I'm in LA. We've been here for 18 years, and I ain't quitting yet. So, I'm still chasing it.
What advice do you have for someone out there that maybe is a young kid that's thinking about being an actor or trying his hand at the entertainment biz? What would you say to yourself 18 years ago?
Oh, keep going. Say yes. If someone offers you something, just say yes. And because as soon as you say yes, you're leaving the door open. And because if you say no, you're closing it, right? And you never know. You never know if you don't go. So just say yes, go down that road, and if it feels good, I mean, that's the thing. You can think about it all you want, but if it doesn't feel good in your gut, leave it alone. But always say yes, and then sort of work out how it feels. Just stay in your heart, really.
I asked you this a couple of weeks ago. It'll be interesting to see if I get the same answer. But what's been the funniest moment you've had over here in LA so far in your journey? Has there been a moment where you think this is like as good as it gets?
Oh, funny, or this is as good as it gets?
Either or.
Oh God, what did I say a couple of weeks ago?
About being confused with Richard Roxburgh or something, saying, "Hey, X-Men."
Oh my God, that was Richard Roxburgh. Yeah.
Yeah, so I should cut in here and say that a few weeks ago I asked Cameron about the funniest moment, and he said he was at a party talking to an Australian actor for quite a while, and then at the end of it the guy goes, "I really love that film you did, the X-Men, congratulations on that." He thought the whole time he was actually Hugh Jackman, which is pretty funny. So to cut into that again with another story, here is the answer from last night.
And then tonight he mentioned like Hugh Jackman, and I'm about ready to go. I was like, no, it's not about you, Cam. Shut up, right? Oh my God. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay. On an aeroplane going back to Australia, I've got River, my son. He's busting out of the toilet. He's about 2 years old. Some fella comes down the down the aisle of the airplane, and he's looking at me. He's got this goofy look in his eye. I'm like, oh God, what's he going to say to me? And he just goes, hey, you know, I really love your work. And I'm like, okay, thanks a lot. And he's like, no, you don't understand. I really love what you do. And I'm like, excellent. And River's going, come on, Dad, pulling on my shirt. You know, I'm busting. I said, okay. And then the guy says to me, so when does the next season of Nip Tuck start? Like, oh my God, now I'm Julian McMahon.
You used to do a movie about being mistaken for all these Aussie guys.
I think I need to. One day I'll be Cameron Daddo.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Well, the thing that I love asking everyone is if they can live the ultimate dream, what it would be. If they like make a big wish and make it come true, what is it for you, the ultimate dream?
Oh my gosh. My ultimate dream. I think it would be great to have. My ultimate dream would be to be doing exactly what I want to be doing, like that's creating, whether that's. You know what? I'm going to do a 2-hour live show at the Greek Theatre, playing my songs at the Greek Theatre in Los Angeles. It's going to be packed out. There's going to be 20,000 people. It's a hot August night. I'm going to relive Neil Diamond, but Cam Daddo style.
Good stuff.
That's my dream.
Great to see you again, and thanks for the chat.
Mate. No worries.